We know that Mourinho's stubborn, according to Frank. We know Gareth Bale's very headstrong. We've just seen it for the last few years in Madrid. Jules, is there something simmering here? Could we be headed towards some fireworks?
It could be interesting, really interesting. And I think what's also fascinating is that for the viewers who've watched the Spurs documentary, there's something that comes back a lot, and it's what Mourinho is saying to his own players. And I'm not going to repeat the word, but he says the C words a lot. And clearly he thinks that this Spurs squad is far too nice. Those players are too nice. They're always nice. They're nice on the pitch, they're nice off the pitch. Gareth Bale is a really nice guy. He's not the C word. He's not the C word that Mourinho wants in his squad. So you're right, there might be a clash somewhere where Gareth Bale, as talented as he is as a footballer and as great as he is, maybe he's not the kind of character that Mourinho really wants to have in his dressing room right now, because as we see in the documentary, he's not happy. He's not happy with the character. Last weekend, he wasn't happy with the character. The players were lazy. They had the wrong mindset. They had the wrong attitude, etc., etc. And I think if Gareth Bale doesn't really, go against that, and if he's like the others in the terms of attitude and everything, I think Mourinho could lose it with him, like we've seen him losing it with Ndombele, with Dele Alli, and with others already since he arrived at Spurs less than a year ago.
In addition to Bale, looks like Spurs close to adding Sergio Reguilon, the left back. When we did our preview shows, just a week ago, nobody had Spurs in the top four, and I think maybe only one or two might have even had Spurs top six. What do those two additions do for you, Frank? Is Spurs now a top four team if they can land both those players?
Well, when we see the first 11, I mean, you have as I said before, the right to think that Spurs is going to go better. But I don't know how the chemistry will go with all those players. Reguilon will have to set up to a new championship, a new type of football, harder than he normally knows, with the Spanish one. Everything seems to be better, for Spurs. But again, we'll see what will be Mourinho's tactic, because the problem is not maybe the players who are too kind, too nice, but everybody agrees that the main problem is Mourinho. What's going on with Mourinho, with his way of seeing football, his tactic, only defensive, when now you have like three fantastic worldwide players at front. Will he change something? I'm not sure about that. So that's another point. And everybody is very excited to see how he's going to react to the fact that he has two new players who are going to bring something forward. Will he go with that, or will he stay with his normal tactic, which is, I think about defending, and maybe I react according to what's going on during the game?
Jules, it's a fair point. Spurs aren't known as a club that's going to splash a lot of money. If they give Mourinho these toys, the pressure is all on him now, isn't it?
It is, but I think it was before. I mean, for me, just quickly to come back on Reguilon, for me, that's one of the signing of the summer. There's no doubt. It's a great coup. I think they need to be praised and they need to be applauded for signing Reguilon ahead of Manchester United, ahead of a lot of other clubs. And for 30 million euros, I think it's an absolute bargain. And I think well done to Spurs, because he's going to be a fantastic left back for him. There's just no doubt. And then the pressure on Mourinho, but the pressure I think was there since he arrived. Let's not forget that after he arrived, the points per game that Spurs had been really, really good. And I think it was the third best in the league from the moment he came in until the end, with the pandemic outbreak and everything, and the injury of Kane. And I think if you look at the games with Kane, the points per game is even better. So he was doing some good things. In the end, it was maybe a bit underwhelming, but I think the pressure was already there from day one, because everybody thought that he would not succeed there, that it was going to be a car crash, and he's still there for now. So I think the pressure was there, it's still there. Maybe it's more there than Bale and Reguilon are coming, and that the team will look stronger than what it was a week ago. And then he will have to certainly give results and play maybe in a more attractive way than what he's been doing for the last year.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.